Wyvern, Herefordshire and Worcestershire.
Stand up to be a grand-up with St Andrew Square Shopping Centre, Droitwich Spa.
Please welcome Tim Green.
Okay, thank you, Hursty. Good morning, shoppers. My name's Tim Green. Now, first of all, I'm just going to say sorry because I'm not feeling very cheerful today because I've recently had the elbow from my girlfriend. Thank you. Cross-eyed Katie. I think she was seeing someone else. But she said I was nosy. That's not very nice, is it? Well, she didn't actually tell me. I read it in a diary when I was going through a handbag. And she said, I moan. She said, I have to put up with him moaning 24 hours a day and more at a weekend when he's not at work. But I've just had a bit of an upset because I've just seen her in the supermarket. I just popped in there and I was standing at the 6 and under checkout. And who should be in front of me in the queue but Katie with that Steve from work who she was always talking about. He's a smarmy devil, he is. And they were all cuddling up and all giggly and whatever. And they'd got this big white plastic strip that went round the two of them with the barcode on. So it looks like they're an item now. But I didn't fare much better when I was married, to be honest. After a couple of years married, my wife said to me, Tim, she said, our marriage reminds me of a pack of cards. She said, when we first started out, we had 2 hearts and a diamond, and now I wish I'd got a club and a spade. So, you know, it wasn't very nice, so I thought, I'll take myself off for a bit of a break. So I went to Rome for a few days. And, you know, everyone says when you're in Rome, you must go and see the Spanish Steps. They said they're fantastic. Well, I went, I thought they were rubbish. They're possibly the worst tribute band I've ever seen. Couldn't understand a word they said. Anyway, when I came back, I thought, I'm going to try this internet dating. I thought, let's have a go at that. So I did extensive research on all the sites. And then I found the Tesco dating site, and it was by far the cheapest. So I thought, well, I'll have a go at that. Every little helps. And it was very much like in the supermarket. They'd got the value range. They'd got the standard range, and then they'd got the finest. Now, I'm a bit of a skinflint, so I actually went for the value range. And I'm not going to pretend and say that the women were pretty, because they weren't. To be honest, they were very unattractive. But they all came with the guarantee that they would never leave you. And if any of you gentlemen are interested in the site, the address is www.abagforlife.com. Anyway, it's all had a happy ending. I've met a girl off the site. Her name's Mona Lisa. She's got a lovely personality, but she's no oil painting, to be honest. And we're getting on quite well. And it was her birthday last week. And I said, what would you like for your birthday? And she said, well, Tim, I'd like a fur coat. And I thought, oh, that sounds a bit expensive. I was right. Checked on the web. Checked in the shops. I couldn't afford one. I thought she's going to be very disappointed. As luck would have it, the day before her birthday, I was going round a car boot sale, and there was a lady that had got a stall, and she was selling fur coats made out of hamster fur. £5, and they were lovely, they really were. And I was talking to the lady, and she said each coat took the fur of 150 hamsters to make. So I don't think she was making a lot of money out of it. I think it was more of a hobby, really. But I got one for Mona, and it was really nice. I gave it to her on the morning of her birthday. She loved it. It was fantastic. But things went wrong on the evening when, as a bit of a birthday treat, I took her for a night out at the fun fair, and she wore the hamster fur coat, and I couldn't get her to come off the big wheel. OK, you've been great. I've been Tim Green. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Wyvern.
Quite good.
quite good, very good, very funny one-liners. Yeah, the one about the diamonds and the spades, very good.
And how would you rate him out of 10 for telling jokes here in the shopping centre this afternoon?
Well, I'd say he's about 8.
Got about 8 as well. We're getting some very high standard. I like this. Let's go down here and ask this lady who was watching Tim intently there what you thought of our man telling jokes up here. What did you think?
I'll give him 10 out of 10 for
A 10 out of 10? Really?
For his Tesco joke, yeah.
We have to be careful mentioning Tesco's, I suppose, with Wilkinson's and Morrison's only up the road.
I know, but I asked my husband for a set of luggage and I thought, kept writing it down. Luggage, luggage, luggage. He bought me a set of Morrison's plastic bags.
Are you supposed to be on next? I'm confused now. Thank you very much. Glad you liked the comedy, though. Excellent.
Wyvern.
How did that go today?
Yeah, I thought it went very well. It was a very responsive crowd. They were great, paid attention.
Better than the coffee shop?
I think it was, yes, yes it was. And got a few laughs, so I enjoyed it.
What has it been like over the last 3 sort of different gigs you've done? The audition, the coffee shop, this one. How have you changed things?
I think I've sort of tried to change it, particularly for the coffee shop. When I thought there might not be the attention there, I tried to do a lot of quick gags so that hopefully some of it people would find funny and then it would get their attention.
So why should you be our winner for Stand Up to Be a Grown-Up, Tim?
Well, I really enjoy doing it and I get a great kick from making people laugh and hopefully that comes through on my routines.
Excellent, Tim.
Wyvern, Herefordshire and Worcestershire.